you everyone for joining today's session by UFOA. And in today's session, I'll be taking you through Wikidata, one of the tools of Wikidata that we can use in querying data from Wikidata. And it's a simple tool as compared to Sparkle Query. This tool is being used by most of the community members. Anyway, my name is Jesse Asidua Krofi, but you can call me J Wally. Yeah, so now in order to use the Wikidata tool, first and foremost, you need to go to wikidata.org. At the moment, you could see that I'm in the interface of Wikidata. But in order to be here, you can go to your search and type wikidata.org. Enter. Then to bring you to the Wikidata interface. So what I will do next, in order to ensure that I get my query builder to start querying data from Wikidata, I'll go to my sidebar, and on the sidebar we have a text or a tab called the query service. You click on the query service. Yeah, so when you click on the query service, it opens the Wikidata query service interface for you. With that space, we all know that you need to code and do other stuff in that, or you need to know the Sparkle language in order to be able to write a wiki data, or you need to get a Wikidata query using a Sparkle query. But as we further go on, because we are studying query builder, we'll be able to use the query builder to query data from Wikidata, and that is the simplest tool, as I said earlier on, that most of the community members use. But before we go on in this lesson, I would like to um, give you an insight to what Wikidata is. And Wikidata is a tool that is used to, store or gather structured data which could be readable by both machines and humans, and it is editable under free licenses. So basically, that is all about Wikidata. That's the definition of Wikidata. That is a structured data that is, organized, that is very organized, and is both readable by machines and humans, and it's editable. So basically that is the definition of Wikidata, but there are so many ways of which you can define Wikidata to your understanding. Yeah, so moving on to this interface, because this is the interface for Sparkle Query. Because Sparkle Query at this moment, most of the community members don't really get the idea or how to use Sparkle Query. We'll go straight to using the query builder. So when you come into this interface, you see on the top bar, you see query builder. You click on the query builder. Yeah, so when you click on the query builder, it brings you to the Wikidata query builder interface. So here you can now start querying your data. You can now start querying your data in the query builder interface. So mind you, in this interface, you need to take note of the following. Yeah, so we have the query interface here. That's find all items. So this is the find all items space. Then this box basically simplifies it as the condition. So this is the condition box. This whole box is the condition box. Then we have with or without, and this with it are the queries that you'll be making. So more often you need to have the with on. But if you don't want certain things, then you can do it without. But if you need those items, because we need those items that we want, that's why we make the with available. So this is the condition box. To add another condition, you can click here to add another condition. So that will come, and also this is another condition when we want to get more information concerning the kind of data that you want to query using the query builder tool. So I want to take out the second condition. Then you could see that, like, when you use the condition, you could see that it has a limit. The minimum limit here is 100, but it has a maximum. It has a maximum of 1,000 plus. Yeah, so you could change. You could make it at, maybe you want maybe 20, a limited item of 20. So you could make that 20 or 50. So this is it. So let's zoom straight into querying our data using the query builder. So first and foremost, just like Wikidata, we have our item or our statement, which gives us an item, a property, and a value. So basically, that's what a statement gives you on Wikidata. A statement gives you an item, property, or a value. And in doing that, in this piece, we have in our statement box here, we have property and we have value. And always, as I always say, if you want to know, if you don't want to be confused, properties are like questions that you ask, and values are answers that are provided in order to query your data. So let's ask this question: instance of more often, the instance of explains whether this is a living thing or a non-living thing. That's what instance of gives you, whether the instance of is a living thing or a non-living thing. So instance of, let's look at this example, um, countries. Countries. So you need to check your options to see whether you have a country available. Let's see, instance of country. So we are trying this example and see the outcome that when we query what it will give us. So instance of country, let's see, let's query it. Let's run a query about the country and see. Let's run a query about the country and see the information that it will give us. So let's run a query. So I'm running a query. So I click on the run query. It's running the query for me. So you could see that this space is running the query from instance of country. So let's see the information that it is giving us here. So instance of country, it is giving us the list of countries available, list of countries, global countries available on Wikidata. So you could see the list of countries. So if you want list of countries, if you want to gather data of the list of countries, you can do instance of, you can query the value country, then you get the information that you need. And probably if you want to, like, if you want more information, you can go into the item, this way. So ancient Chinese state during the warring state period. So this is an ancient state in China, and it's under country. When you look at this information, it's under country. So probably you want some insight concerning this. This is where you can get the information. Then also any form of, because Wikidata is basically for research. So probably you are doing research on countries and you want it has provided you with 100 countries here. So probably I would want 200 countries. So I want to increase the number to 200. So I go to the limit, search for 200 countries, because this number is 100. So I want to get 200 countries here. So let me run a query again. See, it has provided me with the list of countries I need. So you come to your sidebar. You see that when you are in your results area, when you are in the results area and you want to see whether this is really 200 results. You can check here. You see that this has given you 200 results in to the timing of how it processed the data for you. So 200 results in this minutes per second. Yeah. So basically, this is it about um, querying countries on um, query builder. But let's look at another example of um, querying data on Wikidata using the query builder. So we are looking at another example. So instance of um, libraries. Okay, so let's do it instance of um, university. So we'll be adding the condition. We want to add condition. So instance of universities, they want to add a condition. So add a condition. So in the second condition, we want universities in Ghana. So property, country. Then because I want the information from Ghana, I put Ghana. So I want to run a query on this, on how I can get the number of universities in Ghana. So my query is um 200. So let me keep it to the 100 limit. I want to run my query. So let's run the query and let's see the results that we'll get. Because I ran two conditions. Yeah, so right now we've been able to satisfy the condition in relating to Wikidata query builder. So I had a query that's instance of university. So I want to university. So this, because I'm running a query for university, this information will provide me universities in the whole world, because I've not described what kind of which kind of universities I want. So if I run this condition, that's university, it will give me global universities. But because I added a condition that um, with country, and the country that I'm searching for is Ghana. So it has given me, and the limit is 100. So it has given me the list of universities that are in Ghana. So let's look at the results. So we have 47 results here. 47 results here. In in the seconds that it has provided the information. 47 results. So this is not to mean that we have 47 universities in Ghana. Probably there might be more than that. Yeah. So this is how we can satisfy a condition in relation to query builder. So let's add another condition. Let's try to add another condition, a third condition, to see whether we'll be able to ascertain another data. So let's add another condition. So adding a condition, we want to get the university in Accra. So property, um, capital, Accra. Let let's see. Um, let's see whether this condition will satisfy whatever we've asked for. Let's see whether we'll be able to get a result for that. So let's run our query. No match. Probably I didn't run the query very well. Let me see. Let's use this. capital of, and let's run the query again. Okay, we are still not getting the query, but to run, because we just want, you need to have the right condition in order to get what, because I want universities only in Accra. Let me, let me see that this works. I'm just seeing whether this will satisfy whatever we get. If we are not able to get that, then okay, so still we are not getting out. But you need to be able to get a condition that satisfy the data that you want to query. So basically, this is it about query builder. But let's also try querying another information. Let's try querying another information. So let's say instance of hospitals. So let's add a condition, country, Ghana. So let's query. So you are searching for the number of hospitals in Ghana. Want to query and see whether we get hospital. Yeah, so you could see that, yeah, we have the hospitals that we need in Ghana. So the list of hospitals here, we have them here. So we can check to see how many hospitals we've queried so far. That's so 100 results, 100 results. So there are a lot of hospitals that have been made available on Wikidata. And in order to get this data, in order to get all this data, there's no need for you to copy them one by one. What you need to do is you copy the link, you copy the link, you copy the link, or you download it. So if you want to share this with people, you can either download this, and when you download it, it gives you various formats. You can download in CSV. So CSV is what the format that we all use. So CSV, when you download it, then you can open it in your Microsoft Word document to open as an Excel file. So in the CSV format, it will open as an Excel file. So when you download it in CSV, it open as an Excel file. But when you want to share the link, probably you've done it and want to share the link with your colleagues concerning the data that you've ascertained from um, query builder. You copy the link, then you share it with you can share it on WhatsApp, you can share it on Facebook, any shareable platform. So when you share it, let's look at the outcome. When you share this is loading here. So it has given you only the shareable information, 100 list of hospitals in Ghana. Yeah, so let's look at another example. Let's look at another example of running. Let's look at another example of running. Um, let's look at another example. Let's look at another example. So the third and final. Let's look at the third and final example of running um, queries on using query builder. So once again, instance of, so basically because we are located in Ghana, I just want to emphasize everything in Ghana. So instance of schools, see secondary schools, okay, secondary schools, um, country, country, Ghana. Let me add another condition. Okay, so location. Let me use this location, Accra. So we've added a condition called a condition country Ghana. Then we added our third conditions. We want to run the third condition so that we can complete this exercise. Location Accra. So mind you, anytime you make your type, um, the builder would provide you with the information that you want. So you click on it. You will not even finish typing your information, and to provide you with the information that you then click on it. So you click on it, and you can now run the query and see the results, the outcome of the results. Wow, we are still not getting this. We are still not getting this. Because I want us to get our third condition right. So let me try another condition. Let's try this. We are still not getting it. But anyway, you know, as you keep on searching, you surely get the kind of condition that you are looking for, the kind of condition that you are looking for in order to, you know, ascertain, because I want it to be located in Accra. But anyway, let me click on any of the let's search, let's run the query and do a search. So we are looking for schools in Ghana, secondary schools in Ghana. So let's run and see whether it will provide us with the data that we need. So okay, so these are secondary schools in Ghana, and let's see how many 100 years. So it has given us 100 results. So let me see whether I can, in this list, whether I can find something related to Accra. I can see um, a school in Accra that we can use to, you know, yeah. So let me search through the information here to see whether I can ascertain. Okay, so let me look at Orally Senior High School, and let me see the data. Okay, okay, okay. So administrative capital, located in administrative capital Greater Accra. So let me go back. So we want to satisfy the third condition, our third and final condition. That's what we want to satisfy. So we want to add it. So located administrative territory entity. Let me have a look at it. Territory entity. Okay. So in order to get your condition, you can have a look at the item that you've queried, so that you can get the information that you need in order to query. So the value is Greater Accra. To Greater Accra region. Okay. Now let's keep our hands crossed and run this query and see the outcome it will give to us. So we are running the query. I've kept my hands crossed so that we can get to this information. So it's running. Wow, magic. This is awesome. See, we run our third condition, and this is, you know, the outcome it has given to us. There are schools in Accra. So right now we are able to ascertain the number of schools in Accra. So if we want, you know, basically Wikidata is about information that that has been made available by editors, and when you go there to search, you can get the information that you need until the information hasn't been made available. That is how Wikidata is. So maybe I want to do research on this kind of schools. I can come to Wikidata and everything I've instructed for me to do, and the results here is 59. Yeah, so basically This is it about Wikidata. So using Wikidata Query Builder to make your queries, to make your research. This is it about Wikidata, and it's a simple tool to use as compared to Sparkle Query. If you don't understand how to use Sparkle Query, Wikidata Query Builder is one of the simplest tools that you can use to query your data. Anyway, thank you very much for taking time to listen to this awesome moment of OFA training session. And I'll be looking forward to have you guys in our future episode. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.